evening everyone. I wanted to show you the similarity between the S&P and the DXY. The DXY is the dollar index with the euro weighted in its measurement. We've got an ascending pitchfork for both, and they're looking very similar. So I think one of them is going to be lying. What is interesting is that the S&P has got a bearish ABCD, and the DXY is actually bullish. So I wonder whether or not the DXY is going to be the one telling the truth, and the S&P is the one that's going to be lying. Now, a good way to see if that's going to be true is having a look at the VIX, which is on the dashboard. Okay, so we are slightly higher than we were this morning, so it means there's a little bit of fear setting in, and if so, then it's going to be positive for this and negative for this, and then that would coincide with the harmonics that we're seeing. So maybe there's something to bear in mind. There's a lot of similarity between the two. Also on the high time frames, they're quite bearish on the S&P, and so I think one of these is like telling like an untruth, like a fib. So I'm watching 4356 and 9260 for the DXY and the S&P. I'm just going to cover some yen pairs, and one level of interest for pound yen is 152.81. You would have seen this on the technical channel, and what it is, it's a shift channel break, and that's going to be quite bearish development. So it's using that line to target support, which is now currently breaking. So even though this isn't a notification, it could be a good trade. With a stop at 152.81, you could target the SLC below, and that's actually quite a nice trade. That's like, ooh, let's have a look, 20 pips. So it could be like a 3R trade. It should really come down to MS1, which then coincides with that price action, which is a little bit spooky. So there will be some support there from a volume node perspective, and MS1 confluence. So 152.81 if you're trading pound yen. Have a look at CAD yen. I think it's doing a similar. No, it's in the shift channel on the daily, which would be fairly normal. So the level of interest there is 89.07, and we can come down to MS1 at 88.02. But that would be fairly normal, and we're still within an ascending pitchfork. Have a look at a smaller time frame. Strange one there, so it means that we need to create a new. Yeah, maybe we could come down to test that median line, and we can get a new. What would that be? A CD? No, BC leg, and this would be the CD leg. So potentially down, up, down. Euro yen. Actually, yeah, we'll do euro yen. So we know on the daily it's looking pretty poor because of this. And I was saying on my weekly forecast video, it's trying to encourage longs, and it did. So it's now a sell. The fact it went sideways for so long, it got people into buying, thinking it was going to go up, but they didn't have visibility of the harmonics. And so this would be normal within pitchfork. Keep an eye on 130.78, and that could be a good short as well. And you'd exit if it went above, because we're above the pitchfork, so that'd be a bullish sign. So you could have a stop loss there. The stop loss clusters are fairly close. What else are we? Let's have a look at the dollar yen, and then I guess I'll just wrap up. But we've got FOMC, so that was bearish on the hourly, that move there, because of this shift channel. There. Hopefully you understand that logic. So that candle wick would have been a good short at 110.79. So yeah, looking a little bit of yen strength potentially, but we need to crack below monthly pivot. Because we're above, we're quite strong. H4. Wow, okay, I didn't realise that. So we've got a bearish dragon. It's old as well from those lows. Wow. Okay, so that's fairly bearish. So it's looking quite good indication for yen strength, and we are still at the high level. So yeah, just going back to these two. I think this could be lying. I think the S&P is just like doing a fake out thing. 4356 is the level, and for Dixie you want to look at 9260. There we go. So there's quite a few levels there. So there's the median line 9272. There's the median shift channel at 9253. So yeah, I think S&P's doing a fakey thing. So I'll just wrap up now. I'll probably do a signal tomorrow, but it's been such a topsy-turvy week. It's been ridiculous. We were looking for a Kiwi USD long, and now it's just turned upside down. So very, very hard to say. It's good that we've got Dixie pitchfork charts now. So I'll probably do a Dixie chart tomorrow in the morning, and we'll see where we're at. But we know that we're quite strong on the dollar index. We've got a bullish ABCD there, and we've got a bullish dragon on the hourly. H4. It hasn't calculated the data. I need to download the data, so I'll leave my PC on overnight. It should calculate and download those wicks. So we know we're in quite a good place for the dollar, and especially if we go risk off as well. So yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow, but I can't guarantee we'll release a signal because there is a high risk of it going awry. But we'll see what we can do. Maybe pound yen, because that looks like quite a nice risk to reward. But you know, we've got FOMC and we've got the aftermath of that. So 152.81 if you're trading this pair.